Hey guys, it's Stampede P here, and I'm coming back with another video. And this is my prediction for the main event of UFC Fight Night on ESPN 4, Raphael Dos Anjos versus Leon Edwards. And before I get into the video, the way I make my fight predictions is I talk about both of the fighters' strengths first, and then both of the fighters' weaknesses, and then at the end I give my prediction on who I think is gonna win. So yeah, let's get into the video. I'm gonna start with RDA. So RDA's strengths. I mean RDA. The thing about RDA is he's really well rounded. He has. I mean, He's good at pretty much everything. He has good boxing. He has very good kicks. He has very good body kicks and high kicks. But the thing that stands out the most is his leg kicks. He's very good at leg kicks. He slows his opponents down with leg kicks, as we've seen in the Kevin Lee fight. And some other fights. He does slow his opponents down with leg kicks. He's also very good in the clinch, and his grappling is very, very good. He is a very, very high level. He has very high level jiu-jitsu, very high level Brazilian jiu-jitsu. And the thing is that one of the things that stands out the most about RDA is his leg kicks. His boxing and his leg kicks. His leg kicks are very good. He slowed Kevin Lee down in his fight with leg kicks. He also he also he's very good in the clinch. Kevin Lee had a lot of problems with him in the clinch, and he's very good at clinch fighting. He has very good leg kicks, and also another thing that stands out a lot about RDA is his submission skills. He has really, really good submission skills. He it's not so much about his speed. He is pretty fast at getting submissions, but it's also about his technique. If you give him the opportunity, his technique is so good and so accurate. His transitioning is so accurate to get his opponent into a submission. It's really, really good. It's amazing. It's so accurate. It's amazing. When Kevin Lee got tired and Kevin Lee fell down, RDA got on top of him. He got into a full mount, and he he threw a little bit ground and pound, and then he got Kevin Lee into an arm triangle. And in the Neil Magny fight, he did the same thing, kind of. He took Neil Magny down, and he quickly got the arm triangle choke. So RDA, he on the ground, he's no joke. He's no joke, and he does have 5 round cardio. He can go 5 rounds. We've seen it so many times. He has really good cardio. His car he's not gonna get tired in this fight. I'm pretty sure he's not gonna get tired. I'm pretty sure he's gonna go 5 rounds. If it goes 5 rounds, if this fight goes 5 rounds, I'm pretty sure he's not gonna get tired. Because he does have 5 round cardio. Now let's talk about Leon Edwards. His strengths. So Leon Edwards, as everybody knows who watches UFC, and especially the hardcore fans, he has very good striking. His striking is so good. It's on he has very, very high level striking. He has very good boxing, very good boxing. He throws elbows standing up. Also he has very good body kicks and high kicks. He throws leg kicks sometimes, but he has really good body kicks and high kicks, and also his countering game is really, really good. He's so good at countering. It's really like it's amazing how good he's at countering. He's a very dangerous striker. Um he dropped Gunnar Nelson in their fight, and that was very, very what do you call it? That was a very, very hard knockdown. So he's no joke in the striking. He does have a longer reach than RDA, so he's gonna have the reach advantage. And also, I think he's a little taller than him too. So he does have the striking advantage over RDA, but RDA has the grappling advantage over Leon Edwards. And now I'm gonna talk about both of the fighters. And also Leon Edwards has pretty good takedown defense. He doesn't have the best takedown defense, but he does have good. It's pretty good. He did get taken down a couple of times by Gunnar Nelson, and he also got taken down a bunch of times by Kamaru Usman. But Kamaru Usman's a high level wrestler. But again, he did get taken down a couple of times. So that is one thing. And yeah, that's but he does have pretty good takedowns. He can stuff a lot of takedowns. Now, I'm gonna talk about both the fighters' weaknesses now. So I'm gonna start with RDA. RDA, he is the thing about RDA is RDA doesn't really have a lot of weaknesses. The only weakness he really has is if you pressure him backwards and you use wrestling on him, you will kind of like neutralize him. He wouldn't really know what he's doing, and that is his biggest weakness. But the thing is that only wrestlers have exposed this weakness. Kobe Covington, Kamaru Usman, Khabib. These are the guys that did this to him, but they also used wrestling. They didn't just pressure him backwards. They pressured him, yes, right? They pressured him, but they pressured him. They threw punches. They used wrestling on him. It was that's what happened. And Leon Edwards, if he pressures RDA backwards, he's not gonna Leon Edwards. He's not gonna grapple with RDA, right? But he will if he pressures RDA backwards. It's gonna be interesting. We're gonna see how this works, because if he pressures RDA backwards, we're gonna see how RDA deals with the striking pressure. Not the rest. It's not gonna be a wrestling pressure. It's gonna be a striking pressure. So we'll see. And so that's basically the weakness about RDA. I mean, if you pressure him backwards, he doesn't tend to do that well. And the weakness about Leon Edwards is Leon Edwards doesn't really have too many weaknesses either. But what I could say is against RDA, maybe in the clinch he does have a little bit of a weakness against RDA. He was kind of struggling in the Gunnar Nelson fight in the clinch. And also, I know I said his takedown defense is pretty good, but RDA does have a chance to take him down. RDA, he does have a chance to take him down. And if RDA gets him on the ground and he gets a submission opportunity, because I said his takedown defense is pretty good, but it's not it's not Tyron Woodley level takedown defense, or Kamaru Usman level takedown defense, or Darren Till level takedown defense. It's not that good. It's good. It's pretty good, but it's not crazy good. So he could get taken down by RDA. He could get taken down if RDA gets him in the clinch. RDA could do something to him in the clinch. He could get a takedown from the clinch. And if he gets Leon Edwards on the ground, man, he could submit him. He could really well, submit him. But, that's Leon Edwards' weaknesses against RDA. I mean, it's mostly gonna be the clinch and the grappling. That's it. That's about it. Just the clinch and the grappling. And now on who I think is gonna win this fight, I'm gonna go with Leon Edwards. And the reason I'm going with Leon Edwards is I know RDA has a grappling advantage. He does have the clinch advantage, and on the ground he's way better than Leon Edwards, right? But Leon Edwards does have, he has pretty good footwork. He has pretty good takedown defense, and his striking is a lot better than RDA's. He went 5 rounds with Donald Cerrone, and he dominated Donald Cerrone in that fight. 5 rounds. Donald Cerrone is an amazing kickboxer, and he dominated. Donald Cerrone is one of the best kickboxers in the UFC, and he dominated Donald Cerrone, in that 5-round fight. He dominated him for 5 rounds. So, that is that's pretty it's pretty crazy. So what I would say is Leon Edwards is I'm gonna go with Leon Edwards, and I'm gonna go by decision. I don't think he's gonna knock out RDA, because RDA is pretty tough. I mean, he could catch RDA. Don't get me wrong, he could catch him and he could knock him out. But RDA, RDA is pretty tough. There's a lot of people that couldn't finish him. I mean, Kobe couldn't finish him. Kamaru Usman couldn't finish him. There's and those guys are really, really good fighters. And they couldn't finish RDA. Even though he lost those fights, it's really hard to finish this guy. So I mean, but Leon Edwards, I mean, out of everybody who RDA fought at welterweight, Leon Edwards does have a legit chance of TKOing RDA. Because Kobe or Kamaru Usman didn't have the striking to TKO him, but Leon Edwards does, So I'm gonna go with Leon Edwards. I'm gonna go by 5-round decision. That's my prediction, guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I probably will make a reaction video to this fight. Yeah, I probably will make a reaction video to this fight. I expect that video to come out on Sunday, maybe late Saturday night, but I'm for sure I'm gonna get it out by Sunday. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see you guys in the next video. Enjoy.